These are two teams that have very high expectations as Xavier Lee knocks in the first bucket of the season.
And right on. Knew that the coaches were fathers and wanted to recognize that they were sacrificing their time being with this team.
Rises out, getting late clock here. Here's Ingram, he leaves it up top. Wow. He's doing it all. 5 turnovers for Arizona. Finds Klobuchar in the corner for 3. Cash. Arizona finding Karchenkov. Got it. They needed that one. The Cats with their first 3-point attempt. Pass. Klobuchar, long 3-point. Oh, he calls glass. He banks it in. Karchenkov nowhere to go. They switch it out on the perimeter. And Karchenkov finds some open space.
Their defense has still
two-man game. Bradley to call. Pete who lays it in with a left. Guarded by Burries. Gets a step on him. Klobuchar looking for help. There's Howard. Open for 3. Got it. Alex Condon set to check back in. Bradley taken on handlocked and gets it on the glass and in. Bradley got a big man on him and Howard. And here's Karchenkov. He hands it. It's blocked. Florida. They got numbers. 3-on-1. Lee finds Flan. Flan leads it and he's fouled. Xavier Lee hits his second 3 of the night. Oh! Koa Pete from the Raptors with a rebound. Here comes Bradley. Bradley gives it to Pete. Pete, look out below. One highlight after another. Mr. Arizona. Arizona with the ball. They lead by 5. Here is Bradley. Oh, big shot. Jaden Bradley.
so Brennan has come to play.
Xavier Stain gets his first minutes of the game, the Vegas native, as Palmer hits a 3. Another offensive rebound. Villanova cleaning him up here. Lindsey knocks down a 3. That's what he can do. Baker wide open for 3. Good ball movement, finding the open man, and Baker. None of them had a whole lot of playing time last year.
The Crab 5.
And that one's good in the corner. Kennard Davis Jr. up ahead, and Keba Keita running the floor.
For BA when the...
What a great pass there. Boscovich passes it up. Good ball movement, and Saunders reins in a 3-pointer. Beware of the weary. There are many that feel like Villanova has a chance to surprise some people as Jeffrey knocks in a corner 3.
Across the country, it's not doing enough in high schools all across. But I felt good after it.
Let us know how that goes, Andy. Here's Jeffrey. Oh, Keba Keita on both ends of the floor. Point game. Cougars have high expectations, the highest they've ever had, perhaps. And a 3-pointer in the corner, an answer by Kennard Davis. And that takes us to the end of the first half. Wow, big upset in the first game. Still can't break Andy Katz's top 3 as Lindsey hits a 3, and here come the Wildcat rebound. Good action now. BYU's got the pace they want. DeBonsa pull up. Ooh, DeBonsa after being denied. Now he's talking a little denied. Here's Jeffrey driving, a little step through, and a block by Boop. Keeping it alive. And BYU saves it right to Perkins, though, who drills a 3. Villanova's alive. And shot fake. Gives it up. 3-point shooter, Lindsey got it. Tough shot for Bryce Lindsey. With Brennan now, 2-man game. Jeffrey's going to let it fly. Comes up short. Brennan, offensive rebound. Sets it up for Lindsey. Got it. And Villanova has taken their first lead. Shot clock down to 9. Lindsey got it. Man, that is a pure stroke.
An effort from the big fellow on display.
There's DeBonsa now. He drives. He hangs. And he finishes. A.J. DeBonsa. Here he goes. DeBonsa working with Keita now. DeBonsa spins, and it's in. Left-handed layup using the Keita screen once again.
Foster will penetrate. Nice pass underneath and a sweet kick for Sarr. He'll switch that in.
Another really good guard rebounder.
Yeah, he really, statistically, he was like leading in almost every area.
Line driver and swished in by Isaiah.
And on about Swain. That Swain is such an important part of this team.
Once again, oh man, did that hang on the iron. Isaiah Evans, it was up there all night, and it rolls in.
Duke's got to run something to get Cameron Boozer a touch.
Boy, another touch by Evans, and bottoms again. On the drive, Sars. He slams on the brakes, back out for the hot hand, and again, Evans just buries a long. There's been ice cold. Harris will lift and nails it as he knocks down a three.
I think he's going to get some minutes this year, Jay. I really do.
Born in Munich, Germany.
They ran the ball up the floor quickly there. And Schroeder said, I like to play at a fast tempo.
He starts to get rolling here in the second half. He'll drive it, Boozer, and the slam for two.
And he only needs 29 wins, which is not only, but that's a big three.
Well, it's sat on the rim, and the big guy, Bogatitis, couldn't corral it.
They want to play a running game. I'm surprised they have not got zero in transition.
Pope fires again, and swishes in another 7. Pope won't wait, and he cashes in a triple.
For that Manning family.
59-51. Foster with a pull-up. And sinks it, a triple. He'll get a touch to the paint. And banks it up and in, and a foul, too. He'll head to the line.
At 0. He had 0.
4 minutes. From the corner, Sars swishes it in.
The last couple of years. And the long three won't go for Kyan Evans, but the follow will go. A much more athletic team than a year ago, would you say?
Way more athletic.
And Trey White knocks it down.
Two excellent players in both Basar and Wilson to be able to run that.
Peterson elevates, hits, and is fouled. Council looking inside. Now Tiller, a big guy who likes to step out and shoot the three.
When he sets a ball screen, he gets out of it really quickly with his mobility.
Wilson knocks it down, and a foul on Jackson as well.
Yeah, Carolina needs to take advantage of these switches, especially Basar.
Step back three. Zayden high from the corner. Basar wide open. Count it. Initiated by Badunga there. Tiller for three. Yes. And Kansas back on top. And now a steal by Council. Took it right away from Evans. Peterson. Back-to-back threes for the Jam. Tiller again knocks down another three. Carolina, and again, if you missed it off the top, the first time ever that Kansas has come to this building, and Bryson Tiller's like, what took you guys so long?
You know, the most important thing is his defense on Darren Peterson.
Evans inside, Basar again. Great eye contact between those two.
He can rise up so quickly.
What game Darren Peterson has at the offensive end. Evans knocks down a three, and the heels are on top.
Turnaround jumper. That wasn't easy.
Caleb Wilson, 16 points, 5 rebounds. Good shot fake by Rosario, and he knocks it down to tie the game.
Going under.
Wilson draws two, finds Stevenson, and he hits the corner three.
Well, good job by Wilson to run the floor.
Evans for three, and it's the largest lead of the night for the Tar.
Get the ball inside and not been able to really penetrate this North Carolina defense.
And how about another great big-to-big look from Wilson to Vessa.
Dunga from getting around it, but he didn't give him an angle to the basket and then didn't foul.
And count the basket.
Big, strong.
And another made free. This time it's Powell.
Tino's practice was amazing. And Moet way outside. He hits a three, and Bem off to a good start. Here's Dylan Mitchell. Ejiofor tees up a three and hits. Possession, the clock's down to 15. Yeah. How about that? Oh, nice blow by, and it goes. Beautifully done by Aiden Holloway. Physical guards, the quickness. Here's going for the jam and completing it. Beautifully done by Amari Allen. What a feed. I love 3 or 4 positions. Look at that three. Look at the distance, and he knocked it down. Rare to see him get this deep. Here's Russell launching from way outside. He hits. Boy, the pump fake there, buying a lot of the pump fakes. Wow, what a shot there by Reitzel. Sherrell, big man teeing it up. And there, boy, he's got an unusual rotation on that shot.
No guard has more than 2 points for St. John's. They're going to have to help put some pressure on the guards of Alabama.
Step back. Ouch! That is beautiful. sets up Reitzel. No, they go to Holloway. A triple and he hits! The Crimson Tide with a 53-44 lead. Bylon, turn the corner, touchdown and win! Oh, brother! This ball.
There was no pressure on him behind that line.
Got a good look at it, drained it! Reitzel with another triple, did an ankle, got to try to get him out. Just didn't even get rim. Allen with that shot. Sellers accelerates. And that's going to count! He might have gotten away with a travel. There's also a bump, but they let him play. St. John's down 2. In the corner, 3 ball, yes! First lead since 38-37, back in the first half. Gotta shoot it. Bray, 3 ball, yes, sir! Wow! I was joking yesterday with Rick Pitino. I said this could be a 110-105. We could be in that neighborhood before you know it. Nice play. Reitzel back in the game. Good to see him. Oh, he a little leverage off there. Bo Bowen outside. Got a great look and buried it.
Sims.
Indeed. Nice setup. Beautiful setup. Bo Bowen converts on a lovely pass from Holloway.
In the middle, throw that ball up and forget that possession.
A step back. Oh, deadly shot by Farlon. 10. Loose ball. Who wants it more? It's going to be Reitzel. Lay it up. Countdown. Alabama take it over.
There's Carr. Oh, my goodness!
Did you say hi? Kohler on the ball screen.
Acuff again, and this one drops down.
You've seen him. You've heard him. More pretty solid in the offensive. Oh, he walked, I thought.
Got away with it.
Yeah, he did.
Ward flushes it.
What's the root about?
Up ahead. Here is Wagner again. Throws it down with a right hand.
Well, this kid is tough, though. Nice slip again.
Kick out. There's Wagner. 3 more for DJ Wagner. Acuff driving kick. 3 in the corner. Yes.
And that's what they have to do. Spray it top.
Thomas lines it up. Yes. We're tied at 30. He's coached 40 first-round picks, likely to have a couple more. This is one of them. There he is, Darius Acuff Jr. The travel, no whistle. Skip pass. Yes!
There you go. They've been waiting for that.
Case again this season.
Watch out for Scott coming off the curl.
Cooper!
They helped out wide, the middle wide.
You know, it's mid-November. Largest lead for the Spartans. Boy, did Arkansas need that.
It's the second one, I believe.
Who gives it up? Cooper back to him. Down the lane. What a drop off for Ward.
It wasn't pretty.
Run out Thomas right to the rim. No.
And that was Carr. That impact.
Yeah, he had 55 on his mind. But he steps out and gets 3. Thomas.
Nice pass.
And Pringle knows what to do with it, and we've got a 1-point ball game. Brazil from downtown, no! Out of bounds with inside of a second remaining.
Great defensive sequence.